Conestoga looking to respond. Abdallah sees a lane, drives, lays it up hard off the rim, fight for the ball. She's able to get it back. Feeds it off there to Beckford. No good. Another shot attempt. No good again. Third try. No. Kellerman reels it in now. The rim has not been Conestoga's friend early on as it's been rejected a couple times. Now driving Schumacher kicks it out there. Johnson. And she hits it. Try again. The Condors get it to go as Maddie Johnson picks up her first 2 points of the match. Great resilience on that possession for the Condors. Driving and laying it up and in there again is Harrison. Nice screen by Beckford. Abdallah pulls up. Hard off the glass. Fight for the ball. Kept in by Russo. And the Knights turn up court. Playing with tremendous speed early on. Kicking out at the top of the arc. Loses the handle on it. Conestoga gets it back. Johnson hands off to Abdallah. Conestoga doing a good job matching the pace early on. Beckford looking. Able to find Johnson. And that one rolls off the rim. No good. Destiny with it. Loses the handle on it. And Conestoga taking over. Cross back into the game. Watched closely there by Mitchell. Good bounce pass finds Kang, who's also fresh into the game. That one a bit low for Kellerman. She pulls up hard off the iron. Stretch pass. Dross trying to get there. Russo gets to it first. Slowing the tempo down a bit. Directing a bit of traffic. Screen coming quickly. Switching onto it is Malin. Now driving. And that one up and in plus the foul. Harrison adds 2 more. She's up to 6. That one will also go in. That will be the 7th point. Kellerman, short jumper, no good. Driving hard, Mitchell. And a travel going to be called as she couldn't put the brakes on fast enough. 22-6 our score. Conestoga looking to get a response. As we approach the final minute of the first quarter, that one will find Kang. Kang throwing it right over the head of Bell. Now Malin drive, she spins off it and lays it up and in. Nice tough shot. None too tough for Malin as she gets 2 more. A very nice looking shot for her. That one laid up, no good. Batted away by Drost. No basket on the play. Abdallah going to be getting called for the foul. Timeout going to be taken here by Kimball McKenzie. But we have a minute. Let's look at our keys to the game for the Condors. Got a chance to talk to Dee Channer earlier on before in the pregame. For her, it starts all with the defense, all about focusing on their principles, playing a very intense defensive game, hard on the ball, making sure that they get in the faces, get hands in the face, just make it very hard for the Knights to get good, clean shots off. The Knights defeated Humber in their season opener, 59-52. They had 19 steals in the game and forced 28 turnovers while grabbing 42 boards. Once again, a very good defensive team. The second quarter was a real difference maker for them as they held the Hawks to just 8 points. All of their starters did have one steal in that game. Back to the action as that one into the hands there of Russo. Russo driving, now curls back, throwing top of the arc, 5 seconds on shot clock, pulling up for three. That one no good. Kang had it momentarily, 1.7 seconds on the clock. Now quickly inbounded, no good. As the buzzer sounds, after one quarter, it is Niagara 20, Conestoga 8. Quick look after that first quarter. The real difference maker so far, the Knights have scored 16 points in the paint, doing a good job penetrating this Conestoga defense, able to get into the tough areas and getting quick looks and being able to convert on most of them. They are currently 9 for 20 from the field, good for a 45%. 26 rebounds in the first quarter. Once again, both teams continuing to rebound very efficiently. As we look here, Beckford had 3 for the Condors. Kellerman and Abdallah each with 2. And then Mitchell and Bell each had 3. Harrison and Russo each picking up 2 rebounds in that one as well. 8 fast break points as well for Niagara. Just doing a good job continuing to get up the floor with tremendous speed, making it very hard to counter if you're Conestoga. See if they can have an answer in the second quarter as they tried to cut into this lead, currently down by 12. We are back underway for the second quarter of action. Russo controlling the play, now feeds it off to Mitchell. Good job on the switch there from Abdallah. Now driving Russo. A little too hard on that one. Dross had the rebound momentarily and now secures it. Quickly fired over again, a give and go between Dross and Abdallah. Conestoga continue to have good passing places. That one is broken up, quickly gathered there by Abdallah. Andy Malin, one of the veteran members, drives baseline. Now curls back, lays it up and in. Malin now up to 7 points. Good ball control from her, able to finish that one off. Big screen, driving and laying it up and in there was Strawn. Good response there from Niagara. Conestoga continuing to push forward. Ross looking for the pass, able to find Malin. Malin driving. Now pulls back, And that one off the iron end, and 2 more points for her. Mitchell driving, spinning off, throwing that one over all alone for 3. Too much on that one there from Strawn. Conestoga quickly back to work. That one gets over there to Beckford. Able to get it back, leg it up and in. Jamila Beckford gets 2. Be her first 2 points of the match to go along with the 3 boards. Laying that one up, no good. No good on that second attempt to fight for the ball. Conestoga doing a good job stopping the Knights in the second quarter. Conestoga now up to 8 points in the paint, doing a good job. Once again, getting into those dirty areas and just being able to finish off their attacks. Dross, closely watched by Mitchell. Continuing to pass the ball extremely well is May Dross. Malin pulls up, no good on that attempt from deep. Mitchell driving, now pulling back. That one quickly handed off there to Lackshane. Good ball handling there from Taryn Mitchell, no good. Fight for the ball, and good play there from Abdallah. Was able to punch it forward to Drost. Pressure coming again. Drost able to secure the ball. Firing that one towards the elbow, now driving into the paint. Beckford! No good, but the foul on the shot, and she'll head to the line. Beckford a 40% shooter this season, 2 for 5 in that game against St. Clair. Good on the second attempt for Beckford. Conestoga continuing to rally here in the second quarter, really cutting into this lead. And a legal screen going to be called there on Janie Harrison. That one inbounded, Malin driving. That one into the paint for Beckford. Now kicking it out there to Schumacher. Schumacher looking able to reel that one in. Beckford now trying to pull up, faking it. Kang, nice play. Now driving, baseline goes. I believe the offensive foul going to be called on Beckford. That's a good hard drive there from Beckford. 22-15 our score. 6:46 left to go in the second quarter. Moving forward there is Megan Lowe's. Harrison now with it, driving on Abdallah. No good on that attempt, able to get it back. Abdallah swats that one away. Ramla Abdallah, very good defensive presence here for the Condors as she's able to bat that one out, stopping the attack. Already has 2 rebounds in this match. Just the 1 foul. Foul going to be called there on Schumacher. So far, Conestoga doing a good job on the second chance opportunities as that one is made on the mid-range number there by Harrison. Conestoga already has 3 second chance points, able to gather those rebounds and go right back to attacking the rim. That one off the hand and taken away. Moving up now, Lowe's. I believe Abdallah going to be called for the foul. The third team foul for Conestoga in this second quarter. Now driving, no good. Rebound flying in there was Destiny. And the foul going to be called. Great play there from Drost. Pressure quickly coming there from Destiny. Dross trying to direct some traffic coming up. For support there is Kang. Nothing to be had as the ball will be turned over. Timeout going to be taken here by D. Channer. Let's take a quick look at the keys to the game for the Knights. In talking with Coach McKenzie, it is all about making sure that they can box out, gather those rebounds. I mentioned earlier, they're a very good defensive team, great at gathering those rebounds, want to play with pace, and they really have been so far, really pushing the pace here in this one. 20 points in the paint, 8 fast break points. They're also playing together, doing a good job being able to spread it out, making sure that they are able to find clean passes for an outlet pass. Conestoga has had a very good second quarter, really turning up the tempo a bit, starting to play their game as they are now up to 15 points, trailing by 9. Conestoga also done a good job so far of shutting down this Niagara team as they continue to apply pressure, forcing some errant passes and continue to try to force the turnover. Really impressive to see the resilience in this team. Kang closely watching Russo. She drives, now kicks it over into the corner, thought about the shot, now playing with a Bell, laying it up and in. That'll be Bell's first 2 points. Drost looking to inbound. Everything looks to be locked up. Throwing it over, finds Schumacher. She's got some room to work, driving up court. Fancy little play, just missing a layup. Rebound going to be recovered by Lowe's. 2-on-1 coming up, and it will be laid up and in there by Destiny. Lowe's picking up her first foul. That'll be the third. 14 fouls on Niagara. Now trying to throw it through traffic. Nice vision there from Abdallah. Spinning off it. Beckford no good. Able to get her own rebound. Fight for the ball. Still has it. And now it is knocked out there from Lowe's. Conestoga 8 seconds to work with. Can get a play developed as Dross to inbound. Throwing it over and reeling that one in. Abdallah, 6 seconds now. Trying to throw it into the post. A little bit too far for Beckford. Setting out on this possession here, Rousseau. Big pass. And it's going to be turned over. And Conestoga continuing to do a good job getting back on defense, making sure that they're set up, switching off when there is a screen, doing a very good job here in the second quarter, limiting the amount of points for the Knights. Malin fires that one over to Drost. Abdallah looking to set the screen. Shaking that one off was Mitchell. Malin, mid-range jumper. No good, rattling off. And now turning back, here comes Lakshane. Now driving. Kellerman, good defensive positioning. Getting a piece of it. Now Abdallah able to secure the rebound. Sinclair stepping up on Drost. Trying to set the screen was Abdallah. Now into the corner, Malin. Malin trying to find a travel going to be called. It will be turned over. Just over 4 minutes to go in the quarter. And stepping up, going back the other way now. Back and forth this second quarter has been Conestoga down 28-15. Looking to try to cut into the league before recess. That one trying to find Malin, and it will. And Malin doing a great job making sure that she is able to get open even in traffic. Abdallah, nice little misdirection, spinning off it. Leg up and in. Ramla Abdallah. Great way to get on the board for Abdallah. A very fancy play. Now Mitchell trying to get the points right back. Mitchell driving and will lay it up with the right. May needs a pass, nothing to be had. Now fires over to Beckford. Beckford spins off the defender, handing it over there to Kellerman. Kellerman pulls it, and she drains it. Kellerman nails the triple. Laying that one up, no good. Rebound recovered by Kellerman. Kellerman looking up court. Now sends it on over to Drost. Drost throwing it in over to Malin. Malin driving in the paint. Trying to back down Lakshane. Now kicking out to Kellerman. Fixed shot, hands off there to Abdallah. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Driving in the paint. And she'll be fouled on her way up. She'll head back to the line. Be the 5th foul. Be the first for Mitchell. Abdallah's first trip to the line. Abdallah had 12 free throws in the game against St. Clair. Good on 4 of them. 33.3% on the season. And good on the second. Now moving up another big stretch pass. And that one swatted there by Beckford. There's a couple players collide. They get back up. Everybody looks to be okay. Conestoga set to inbound. Quick inbound. That one will find Kellerman as she crosses it over. Watch closely there by Destiny. That one finds Abdallah. Not a whole lot of room for Conestoga to work. A very suffocating defense from Niagara. That one off the air, no good. Malin trying to get it. Abdallah has it. Throwing it out. Driving Beckford to Malin. Mid-range jumper. Bouncing around, no good. Russo driving. Now curls back, settling it down. Conestoga on a bit of a roll here. Continuing kind of the lead. That one turned over, finds Drost. Minute 26 on the clock. Drost, nice bounce pass, finds Kellerman. Thought about the three, will side, bounce it over to Malin. Feeds it over to Beckford. Beckford will head to the line as she is fouled on her way up. Quickly can see nice spin move and the finish there from Abdallah. What a nice play there for number 4 for the Condors as Beckford gets set to shoot some free throws. Conestoga quick pressure, throwing that one over, will reach Harrison. And that one intended, I believe, for Strawn, out of her reach. Conestoga back in business. A lot of pressure here. Condors doing a good job being able to handle it. Continuing to remain composed. Nice screen there from Beckford. Bounce pass finds Malin. It's going to be watched close there by Bell. 8 seconds left shot clock. Malin lays it up. And in! My goodness, Andy Malin, have a look at this one. Working there, going up. The foul from Bell. The contact seen on her arm there, and that one goes in. Another strong finish there from Andy Malin. Been all over this one in the first half. And good on the free throw. He's up to 12 points in the half. Seven points separating these two. Conestoga doing a good job eliminating these long passes. That one for 3, and it will hit there for Strawn. Moving up, gathering it back, Abdallah feeds it over to Drost. Drost nothing to be had, fires that one in the paint. Beckford fakes the shot now. Feeds over to Malin. Malin blocked. And it will be gathered there by Lakshane. Bounce pass. Harrison turns up court. 8 seconds on the game clock. Russo feeds it back over. Pulling up for a corner 3. No good. Rebound recovered by the Knights. That one up. That brings us to halftime. It'll be 35-24, our score at half. Andy Malin currently leading the Condors with 12 points. Strawn with 9, tied with Harrison. Overall, pretty good half for Conestoga. Racking up the points in the paint now up to 12. 19 rebounds for them, as well as having 9 points off the turnover, doing a good job getting hands on the ball, continuing to move forward with a good pace. 28 points in the paint for Niagara. See if Conestoga can get an answer for that. See if they can try to limit them a bit in the point, try to force them to the outside, take some more longer range shots.
Hi, I'm Alicia Buchel, and I'm currently enrolled in the Early Childhood Education Program. I'm a member of the women's basketball team, and I'm currently on guard. I play basketball just because of the love of the sport. I love the grit that you need for it, and just the overall patience with yourself, and just pushing yourself every single practice, every game that you have, and just reaching that next level mentally as well. The reason why I chose Conestoga, I'm actually local, so I live pretty close to here, and I just wanted to become a part of a community that is very driven into the academic aspect as well as athletics, and just being a part of a community that's also very driven and being close, kind of like glue, and just being there for each other and having each other's back. I met Coach D in grade 10 actually, so this is my second year playing basketball in general. And right from the get-go, I knew she was a very passionate coach, and she was driven in the aspect of helping everyone individually as well as a team as a whole. It's great to see the amount of passion she has towards each of our players, and she just pushes us. Well, right now, because we're almost like a building team, we're all basically freshmen. Next year, there's going to be a mix. There's going to be some freshmen as well as a lot of second years. So I can see us just improving and just reaching that next step every year. So I think we're going to achieve that goal of just climbing up the ladder and just becoming a better team as a whole.
So I'm Tanya Demjanovic, and I'm 20 years old. I am currently a second year for the Conestoga Condors on the basketball team, and I'm studying the Bachelor of Communication Management. A dream of mine has always been to play post-secondary basketball, and when Coach Dave blessed me with an opportunity to do so, I couldn't say another answer, but yes. I play basketball because it's a big outlet for my energy, and the girls and the people that I meet along the way, unforgettable people, unforgettable memories, and it's something that I won't have, unfortunately, for my life forever to be an athlete, but I will cherish these times. As years go on, we have a couple players breaking records, and we actually just had a player go pro from our last year team, which is quite impressive, and she won the national ring, which is just it's a legendary moment for the whole school and the community. We show up here every single day knowing that we got to work with the team. So learning to work with other people is a big part of it, as well as, in my opinion, discipline. You got to have discipline to achieve in any area of life, and a part of the student athlete life is you're expected to show up every day. You're committed to the team, and to me, those factors can apply to your everyday life, especially when you get older. Yeah, so I remember having a few conversations with Coach D when I was in high school, but at that time I wasn't really sure what direction I was going to head in. And then I think it was about in 2020, I had a final conversation with Coach D, and then I had a signing. And 2 years later, here I am. It's been wonderful. I've met a lot of great people, a lot of people that I can look up to and call my mentors, and a lot of girls that I plan on having lifelong friendships with. I feel like everyone, starting from fans to refs to other teams, can realize that. We're starting to learn to handle pressure more and more as time goes on, and our goal is to just keep going up from there. I mean, it would be lovely to see the Conestoga Condors reach the top one day, you know? And I feel like that's all we have in our mind. That's where we're headed, and we're not really shooting for anything less than that.
Players getting set to come back onto the floor after halftime. 16 for 36, 44% from the field for the Knights, 9 for 30, 30% for the Condors. Doing a great job hanging with them so far in this game. Continuing to battle forward. They're getting their chances. They're converting on a number of their shots. Some very nice plays earlier in that first half. Abdallah had a very nice drive to the net, as well as some other nice passing plays for the Condors. See what's in store for the rest of this one. We are back underway. Now moving forward is going to be Russo. Stepping up, watching by Abdallah. Malin almost got a hand on it, and the official will say that she did. It looked like it went below her arm. Nonetheless, it is going to be Niagara basketball. Russo closely watched by Malin. That one getting in, and Destiny driving. No good. Able to get her own rebound. 14 seconds on the shot clock, excuse me. And that one in there for Destiny. Coming into the game now is Schumacher, as it looks like Abdallah was in a little bit of discomfort. Ross closely watched there, doing a good job protecting the ball. Conestoga really taking care of the ball in this one, limiting their turnovers. Now driving Beckford, the rim continuing to reject the Condors. Really not been their friend here this evening. Now curling back is Destiny. Double team on her. She splits the D, trying to go up, and Malin stops her. Curling back, Andy Malin. That one finds Kellerman, already with 1-3 in this one. See if she can pop another. Now Schumacher. 11 seconds, now 10 on the shot clock. Malin driving into the paint, laying it up and in. Andy Malin. She has been on fire here tonight. Now up to 14 points. A very good field goal percentage. She is lethal from mid-range. Driving, laying that one up, no good. Beckford trying to grab it and going the other way. Conestoga takes over. Malin was second in points last year. Had a very good free throw percentage as well, 64%, 38 from the field, as she continues to lead this team as their captain. Drost from an impossible angle, as she's able to lay it in on a very improbable shot. Great play there from number 20, May Drost, driving, and that one will go around and in there for Russo. Kellerman firing it over. Conestoga going to work. Back to Malin. Malin. That one lips out. Large stretch pass, and it will be reeled in there by Destiny. No good on her attempt. Grabbing the rebound was Kellerman. Conestoga quickly back on the offensive side of the ball, seeing if they can counter. Down by 9. Schumacher with a good bounce pass into the paint. Finds Beckford. Beckford spins. Laying it up and in. Jamila Beckford. Beckford up to 5 points now. Continuing to drive hard. Fight for the ball. And doing it on both ends of the court. Beckford really making her mark on this game. Four Condors with 4 or more rebounds in this one. Beckford, Kellerman, Abdal each with 4. Now Beckford with a 5th. Drost with 5. As we look at our replay here, nice bounce pass gets into the paint. Beckford driving, able to shake off the defender, and the easy bucket for her. Abdallah back into the game. Conestoga continuing to drive. Kellerman now with it, waiting for the play to develop. Miscue on that one. Looks like it might have been intended for Abdallah on the counter. And losing the handle on the ball there was Lowe's. Conestoga gets it right back. Conestoga really applying the pressure here, forcing some key mistakes on Niagara as they continue to rack up the points in the paint. Kellerman now with it, looking for a pass. Here comes Drost. Nothing, still there. Now driving baseline. No good, but she'll head to the line. A good hard drive tonight. You're going to see a lot of contact usually on that play. Kellerman does a great job with speed, drawing the contact. She heads to the line. Kellerman 2 for 5 on the season, 40%. And a very productive trip. Perfect, in fact, for Kellerman. Gets 2 more. Conestoga really cooking here in the third quarter. As a very quick passing play, bouncing it all around. That one gets over mid-range jumper. No good. Able to get the rebound was Harrison. Drives with the contact. And it will fall. And she heads to the line to make it a 3-point play. Harrison drives. And there's the contact you can see on Drost. Or Drost drew on the contact. That will send Harrison to the line. No good. Rebound recovered by Beckford. Lowe's picking up her second foul in the game. 3 different nights already with 2 fouls. That one is intercepted. Moving up with space, there's Lack Shane. And she was fouled, I believe. Drost going to be getting another foul. It'll be Drost's second foul. Actually, didn't have too many trips to the line last year. Only 3 attempts. Went 0 for 1 for 2 here. Ross driving hard. Didn't see a lane. Now hands it off to Abdallah. Quick little give and go. Back to Abdallah. Trying to lay it up. Not able to keep it. Trying to throw it off. Malin gets it back. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Malin stuffed. Kellerman! No good. Trying to get the rebound with Beckford. Quick release from Kellerman. Really able to get it up in a hurry. As another stretch pass. That one able to be reeled in by Lowe's. Beckford, Abdallah has it now, moving up the floor. Another nice screen driving. Eye off the glass, no good. Rebound going to be recovered there by Lack Shane. Back and forth to go. 10 points separating these two with just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Conestoga really pushing here. Pulling up for 3, no good. Drost able to get the rebound. To be Dross' 6th rebound of the game. Knight set to inbound here. Bell to do it. Big hard drive. Way to get a hand on it there from Abdullah, disrupting that play. Battle of the threes. Kellerman doing a good job keeping her hands up. Really eliminating any shot attempt. And a shot clock violation. Conestoga doing a great job limiting the passes. No shot to be had. Back and away, Conestoga continuing to drive the pace of play, force some key turnovers, see if they can capitalize. Early on this season, it's a very new team for Conestoga. Seeing how they can really develop as a team. A couple rookies on the team. 7 seconds on the shot clock. That one fired over to Malin. Malin off the iron, no good. Johnson able to get the offensive rebound, no good on her attempt. Trying to keep it in and heading the other way. Smart play there from Lexus Bell, throwing it off of Malin. Three first-year players here for the Condors. Really just always a pleasure to see how these players rise to the challenge of playing collegiate basketball. It's a very different whole beast in itself. You know, different teammates, a completely new scheme. As a couple of nice plays, a travel going to be called. Quick look at this one, got into the paint. And you can see right there, a little bit of a jump, no shot to be had. That's where the travel came from. As I was saying though, just seeing these players develop, rise to the challenge of playing collegiate basketball, able to work very well, able to learn very quickly as well. Overall, it's amazing to watch them from the beginning of the season towards the end of the season. As a travel going to be called, Malin was able to make the basket. It will not count. Quick look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Mohawk leading Sheridan 52-26 in the third quarter, while Algonquin leading George Brown 36-19. Conestoga on the counter, looking to score. As that one turned over, reeled in there by Russo. Big stretch pass. And it was going to be a foul on Drost. Be the third foul there on Drost. And Drost will be subbed out. Strong good on the first one. And good on the second. Two players now in double digits for the Knights. Malin leading the Condors with 14 points. Kellerman! That one rattles out. Rebound recovered there by Johnson. He's unable to get it to go. Now quickly in transition, finding that one over, laying it up and in. Good read from Russo, able to find Harrison for two more. Sub going to be coming into the game. Lead now grows to 14 for the Knights. Sargent had 10 points off the bench to go along with 8 boards, went 1 for 1 from deep. Mitchell led the team in the points, or had 11 points in the game, led the team in rebounds with 11 in that game against Humber. Destiny to the free throw line, 0 for 1 on the day. And still 0 for on the night as the rebound recovered there by Schumacher. Conestoga, quick passing play, trying to see if they can get the Knights off balance. Thought about pulling it, decides to find it over to Malin. Nice screen, getting some space. Schumacher, and that one rattles in and out. Coming back. Quick little cross now, spinning off. No good. Rebound going to be recovered there by Russo, and the reversal for her goes in. Nice play there for number 1 in blue. Abdallah, that one intercepted there by Harrison. Harrison over to Russo. Conestoga outnumbered on the defense side of the ball. And losing the handle on the ball there was Destiny. Conestoga takes over. .125 to go in quarter number 3. Niagara leads at 48-32. Action resuming off the inbound. Looked like there might have been a little bit of contact from Russo. Still good defensive positioning, no foul called. Harrison shooting 6-4-15 from the field as she leads the Niagara Knights with 13 points and 7 boards. That one intercepted now. Harrison all alone. And she'll lay it up and it will roll in. Abdallah back with it as Conestoga looks to have an answer. That one finds Schumacher. She drives right through. And hard to the net. She draws the foul. She'll head to the line. Conestoga continue to do a nice job here when they have the ball, driving into the paint, forcing the Knights to get in the way, and then forcing some contact, able to convert on most of them. Under a minute now as we are into the third quarter. Moving up with a quick passing play. It looked like there might have been a little bit of a legal screen. Not sure she 100% got her feet set from Bell. Driving there is Destiny. No good, and the whistle sounds. Take a look, driving hard there was Destiny. Abdallah comes in. A couple players, I think the foul was the push. Not too sure where it was. Official saw it, however. And Destiny will shoot 2. No good on that attempt. Rebound recovered by Beckford into the arms there of Schumacher. Conestoga back on the attack. Fired over Kellerman. Driving down Broadway. And good. Good finish there from Kellerman. Now up to 7 points on the night. A very strong offensive performance for her. Had 6 points in the game against St. Clair, continuing to improve each game she plays for the Condors. That one no good as time will expire here in the third quarter. Our score 50-34 at the end of 3. Back to work goes Kellerman, driving into the paint, curling back, finds Malin. Malin for three. Nailed it! Mayday, Andy Malin. Conestoga back in business off the early three. That ball squirts free, and falling on it there was Drost. As we take a look at the three from Malin, out to 17 points on the year. Gets it over in the corner, wastes no time, fires that one, and splash. Malin now 7 for 15 from the field, 1 for 3 from deep. Having a very good game. Drost looking for the pass. Curling back, finds Malin. Push being assessed there to Strawn. Trailing by 13, Conestoga looking to battle here. Good vision there from Drost, just a bit too far. Was trying to put it on the back shoulder there of Beckford. She had a clear lane to the rim. Before Drost with some good pressure. Conestoga trying to have an answer. That one up and in there for Pereira. Just pass. That one finds Malin over into the paint for Beckford. And she will be fouled on the shot, heading back to the line. Jamila Beckford already 1 for 4. This is what happens when you just have that quick transition offense. Quick pass from Malin, gets into the paint for Beckford, and will be fouled there on the shot. good on the second. 1 of 2 for Beckford. They're up to 6 points now. Also continue to get scoring throughout their lineup. Really no one weapon, as they have many offensive weapons that they can rely on. When one player maybe has a double team on them, they're able to go to somebody else. As that one off the hand there of Beckford, recovered by Kellerman. Conestoga quickly up. Niagara trying frantically to get numbers back. That one over to Kellerman now, to Abdallah. And that one turned over. Spattle for it. And now the whistle will sound. Back underway, Conestoga with some good defensive pressure, really trying to force some errant passes. That one into the corner will reach Bell. Bell throwing it over there. No good on that attempt. Fight for the ball. Falling on it there, Beckford. Timeout going to be taken here by Niagara. All but 10 of their points in this game have come from the paint, really doing a good job continuing to drive hard to the net. A lot of rebounds for both these teams, only 3 separating them. There has been 69 total rebounds in this one. Both teams doing a good job going up and getting those boards. Beckford leading the Conestoga Condors with 8. And on the flip side, it's going to be Harrison with 8 as well for the Knights. As you can see there, Dee Channer in her 9th year with the team, bringing a lot of experience, really able to connect with the players, a real players coach, always able to be there for her team, continuing to support them in every aspect of their life. All set to resume as players come back onto the floor. The next home game for the Condors will be Wednesday, October 30th, when Redeemer comes to town. That action set for 6 o'clock tip-off. Tough angle, good defensive position there from Drost. Grabbing the rebound there, Abdallah. Quickly throwing it up, Malin now has it. Now over to Kellerman in the corner. Kellerman coming away now, finds Drost. Into the paint, just a bit too far for Malin. Beckford almost got a piece of that one. Now driving, Destiny throwing it out. Harrison pulls it for 3, no good. Beckford trying to get the rebound, however, it's going to be Sinclair. No good, still fight for it, and Kellerman now grabs it. Conestoga, see what they have left in the tank, continuing to have a lot of energy as that one missed. Conestoga see if they can string a couple possessions here together. Like I said earlier, a lot of offensive weapons. See who they go to late in this one. Stepping back, Russo now driving on Beckford, and that one laid up and in. Quick stoppage in play as a Condor was down on the play. Able to get up and walk it off there was Beckford. Johnson coming back into the game. Johnson last season had 43 points. Pretty good field goal percentage. Good numbers on the rebound. 67 total for her last season. Abdal looking into the corner for Kellerman. As I believe she just stepped out of bounds. Tough break there for the Condors. Now moving up, Jamira Russo. Watched closely by Abdallah. The concentration on Abdallah is incredible. Just focus right on that ball, not focus on any other distractions. You know, you look at a player's eyes, they can be very deceptive. She focuses right on the route, focusing on that ball. Any way to get a piece of it there, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Maddie Johnson, I believe, might have reached in a bit too far there. Fourteen seconds on the shot clock as that one will get into the hands there of Lack Shane. Now up and over. Nice play there from Destiny. Pulling up for 3. Russo banks it off the glass and in. Just having a look, able to find a streaking Abdallah. Now Kellerman driving again, kicks it out there. Drost for 3. No good as it hit off the iron. Now moving with it, Megan Lowe's. The feet comes off and a foul going to be called on Maddie Johnson, I believe. Quick bounce pass. Kellerman getting an arm on it. Great defensive play for her. Now Conestoga quickly up. That one jumping for it, Mail, and she's able to get it, trying to get it up off the and kept in. An errant pass. Kellerman has it. Quick play. Malin now with it off the glass. No good again. The rim continuing to be a thorn in the Condor side in this one. As I believe Abdallah going to be called. That one into the corner. Lowe's now into the paint on Kellerman. Kellerman, another good defensive play for her, limiting the threat. Now has it back. Driving in. Curls back, looks at the rim. Off the front of it, no good. Gross now in a bit of foul trouble, up to 4. Have to be a bit careful there. Plays a very hard defensive game, as do most of the Condors. Nothing there. Rebound recovered by Schumacher. Able to come away with the pressure from her backside. Finds Drost. Triple team on her. Bounce pass over to Schumacher. And that one heads out of play. Just over 4 minutes left in this one. Conestoga trailing 57-38. Continuing to battle. Now Malin closely watching Strawn. Draw switches on. Driving baseline. Bit of an errant pass. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Has to get it up. And at the buzzer, up and in for Strawn. Now Drost on the counter. Conestoga continuing to pass the ball extremely well on the perimeter. 6 seconds on shot clock. That one into the paint, and a foul going to be called on Sinclair. That one finding Kellerman. Kellerman from deep. Yes, sir! Kellerman again. She now has 2 3-pointers on 4 attempts, up to 10 points. See if Conestoga can push the Knights to the perimeter. That one over, up and no good on the 3-point attempt there from Pereira. Second chance opportunity bouncing around. Conestoga still can't get it. And that one gonna be laid up and in by Pereira. Malin driving, has that one taken away, able to fight for it. And is able to retain possession for the Condors. Off the inbound, that one finds Malin. 13 seconds on the shot clock as she backs down one of the Knights. Spinning off that one, Drost in. And is going to be fouled. Quick look, a quick drive, and you can see the contact as Drost drives. And she now heads to the line. Drost good on her first attempt. This is her first trip to the line in this one. 1 for 2. Conestoga trying to get it back. That one will find Russo. Now driving, Russo kicking it out to the corner all alone for 3. No good from Pereira. And that one out of bounds. Nia Kang back into the game, one of the returning members in her second year. The Kitchener native back in. Electric speed from number 2 in white. As Drost tries to conduct some traffic. And that one finds Kellerman. Not able to hold the line as she just stepped out by a hair. Minute 47 to go in this one. And we are back underway. Griffin Lack Shane coming away with it. Now finds Harrison. Harrison working on Malin, driving into the paint. Up and in. Dross pulls up, and that one rattles around, unable to find its home. Kang closely watching Lack Shane. Now getting it back over to Harrison. That one off there, no good, and out of bounds. Conestoga takes over. Gross now coming back. That one gets over. Kang quickly over to Kellerman. Now into the paint. Malin off the iron, but is fouled. As Lowe's going to be called for the foul. Continuing to drive hard into the paint. Andy Malin, there's the contact right there on her right arm. As she was in the process of shooting, she heads back to the line. 2 for 3 on the evening. With those two made free throws, 19 points on the night for Malin. Switching off and pulling it for 3. No good. Drost able to get the rebound. 2-on-2 for the Condors. Driving hard into the paint. Laying it up. And in! Drost gets 2 more. Another impossible angle, and she converts. Under 20 seconds, about 2 seconds separating shot and game clock. Malin closely watching Pereira. Into the paint, that one up off the glass, no good. Pereira gets the own rebound and looks to be running out the clock. And the final buzzer sounds, that will do it. Niagara takes this one. They move to 2-0 on the year. Stay tuned as we're going to have a post-game interview for you momentarily. All right, I'm here with Andy Malin. Malin, you put up 20 or 19 points, excuse me. The game didn't go your way. What are some positives you can take away from this one?
I think a lot of things that we've kind of been talking about in practice, like squaring up to the basket, being aggressive on defense, a lot of that stuff was starting to come alive, and we definitely had spurts of energy that looked really great. So I think just learning how to continue that throughout an entire game will definitely make a huge difference for us going forward.
And your team continues to battle every game, every possession. What's your mindset early on in this season?
I think just compete. We always say attitude and energy can really win you kind of any game in the West. I think we can really compete with any team as long as we keep that energy high and everybody's really hungry to win. And I think we're just going to keep on pushing that, and I'm excited for the rest of the season.
Andy, thank you very much for your time. That does it for us here from the Student Rec Complex. Niagara wins it. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. From all of us here, I'm Aiden from Cusky. We will see you next time.